Imagine building an empire from absolutely nothing. No money, no privilege, no safety net. Just grit, hunger, and a dream so big it scares everyone except you. Today, you're about to meet 10 billionaires who started with empty pockets and ended up owning the world. Stay till the end because the billionaire at number 1 went from selling newspapers on street corners to building the most profitable casino empire on earth. Let's begin. Number 10. John Coombe. He grew up in Ukraine, so poor that his family survived on food stamps. He couldn't afford phone calls, so he built an app that would connect the whole world. Working as a cleaner, teaching himself code, and sleeping on floors, John Coombe created WhatsApp. And when Facebook bought it for $19 billion, the same kid who once rationed food became one of the richest men in Silicon Valley. And he did it without ever forgetting where he came from. Number 9. Howard Schultz. Born into a struggling New York family, Howard once watched his father lose job after job. He swore he'd build something better, something that treated people with dignity. That something became Starbucks. He took a tiny coffee shop and brewed it into a global empire with over 30,000 stores, all from a boy who didn't even have money for school clothes. Number 8. Steve Jobs. Adopted, broke, college dropout. But he had one superpower: obsession. From his parents' garage, he built Apple, a company that didn't just sell computers, it changed culture. iPhones, iPads, iTunes, Jobs didn't follow the future, he invented it. And he did it after being fired from the same company he founded. Talk about a comeback story. Number 7. Oprah Winfrey. Born into deep poverty, abused as a child. Told she'd never make it on television. Oprah didn't listen. She turned pain into power and built the greatest talk show in history. She became a billionaire, created her own network, and inspired millions across the world. From suffering to superstardom, Oprah is proof that your story doesn't have to define your future. Number 6. Lakshmi Mittal. Growing up in rural India, his family lived in a house with no electricity and no running water. But he had ambition stronger than steel. He bought failing steel mills nobody wanted and transformed them into ArcelorMittal, the largest steel company on the planet. From a small town in Rajasthan to controlling the world's steel supply. Not bad for someone who once studied under a lantern. Number 5. John Paul DeJoria. At one point, he was homeless, sleeping in cars, trying to support his son with pennies. But he refused to quit. With just $700, he co-founded Paul Mitchell Hair Products, going door to door to sell them. Later, he launched Patron Tequila and became a multi-billionaire. His motto, "Success unshared is failure." Spoken like a man who knows the pain of having nothing. Number 4. Ralph Lauren. The son of poor immigrant parents who could barely afford clothes, ended up building one of the most iconic fashion brands in history. Ralph Lauren started as a salesman, sketching tie designs at night. Those ties turned into a global empire, Polo. His name doesn't just appear on clothing, it defines an entire lifestyle. Number 3. Roman Abramovich. Orphaned at age 2, raised in poverty, starting life with every disadvantage possible. But Roman worked his way up through small trading businesses and later built massive oil companies that made him one of Russia's richest billionaires. He became the owner of Chelsea FC, transforming the club into a global powerhouse. From orphan to oligarch, his story is almost unbelievable. Number 2. Pearl Kapoor. From a non-privileged background in India to building Zyber 365, a tech company so fast-growing it shocked the industry. Before turning 30, he became a billionaire, proving age and background don't decide your destiny. He didn't inherit wealth, he created it. One line of code, one idea, one risk at a time. But nothing compares to number 1, Sheldon Adelson. The son of a Boston taxi driver, he sold newspapers at age 12 just to help his family survive. No money, no degree, no connections, just hustle. He started small businesses, failed multiple times, and kept going anyway. Years later, he built Las Vegas Sands, the most profitable casino company in the world. The boy who once couldn't afford a bus fare ended up owning the Strip. Money isn't magic. These billionaires proved it's built brick by brick through hunger, obsession, and refusing to quit. If stories like this inspire you, just wait till you see the other side of wealth, because some billionaires don't rise, they fall. Tap the video on your screen right now to watch Top 10 Billionaires Who Lost Everything and discover how fortunes worth billions vanished overnight.